we're here. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday evening. It's happy hour time.
Happy hour is usually at like 5.
Oh, it's our happy hour.
Okay.
Because now's the time when we're finally done doing things. We've done, dinner. You did your exercising. You did your walk. And now we got drinks. And we're ready to party. We got friends with us already, so I'm going to go ahead and start bringing people in. But first, I'm going to set the mood with some background music. And of course, what would be better than starting out with a little bit, just a tiny little bit, of Nomad Lounge background music. If this gets too loud, you guys have to tell us. I'm going to switch over to comments so I can see what's up. But yeah, oh my goodness, we're about to have a full house. Here we go. We're going to bring in our first guest. Number 1 is Kevin. Kev.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah.
Going.
We were talking about Kevin's puppy that passed away last year. So I needed to ask you.
You brought the mood down right off the bat. That's good.
I'm bringing it up. Did you get a
Sorry,
new
it's a
dog?
clinical thing. The doctors prescribed me a lot.
Did you get a new puppy by chance?
Not yet, but we have a cat, and he's the sweetest little thing. He's a very big boy. He weighs about 14 pounds.
Woo!
And he's an all-white cat. He's a Turkish Angora.
What are you feeding that?
Beautiful. He's got too much of whatever we have.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's hard to deny them food because they're so sweet.
Yeah. All right, let's bring in guest
3M, and he just.
Oh yeah. Oh, McKenna's got a captain's hat. She's bringing food in. Grab those headphones over there. McKenna's going to join us too. But while she's getting set up, let's add another friend to the stream. It is our good friend, Theme Park Rob.
Hi.
Good evening, everybody. How are you?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good.
Oh,
been a great day today.
Yep. I knew that was going to happen.
Hi, McKenna.
McKenna's trying to ruin everything. They can hear you. You can just talk.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
McKenna's bringing food to the table. She hasn't eaten yet. She just got home from work.
Yeah. She has a job, guys.
She is a boat captain.
That'd be a cool job.
Oh my God.
That would be.
Big girl. # big girl probs.
That's right. How was work?
I've only been working there for a few weeks, and I'm on the leaderboard for GameStop stuff.
Heck yeah.
So I got a shout out in the managers meeting, and I got to learn about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Go me.
GameStop discounts.
Yeah. Something that she doesn't really need because, it'd be nice if she was saving that minuscule paycheck that she's
Hey,
making.
I got a decent paycheck, okay?
For now.
For now.
As long as the hours stay up, I think.
I'm working 3 days this week. So.
Yeah. All right. We're going to bring in another guest to the Monorail Fam Happy Hour. This time it is our friend Steppers. I added her and removed her. Here she comes.
Hi, hello.
There you are.
You can see how red I am. That's
the red of your shirt brings out the red of your skin.
I didn't think this plan through. Sorry.
That's
Just gonna cover
Freshly
that.
baked from Hilton Day.
Yeah,
right.
something like that. Wear sunscreen. Don't wear tanning lotion. That's the moral of that story. But here's Gim.
Gimli!
Oh.
Having a nap.
He's not amused by me today.
He is not interested. No.
He's mad.
That's all right. All right, we got one more friend to add so far, so let's go ahead and bring him in. It is Lewis. Lewis!
No Val.
No Val. Hey!
She ran that away when I said I was going to come on. So.
She ran away.
Ran away. She's not feeling very well. It was a long day.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
I have to stand now, so that's fun. But
standing's good.
Oh.
Standing is good.
Oh.
We're pouring beer over here. I got too much head going on. Are you supposed to put your nose in it?
What?
Hush. Doesn't that makes the foam go down, right? You put your nose in it and then you have foam on your nose. It doesn't work. I think you have to have a greasy nose.
Yeah, that's
I've never heard of that. You have to tilt the glass when you pour
I,
it.
I did, but I got too excited because I was like, I don't like it when I have no foam.
We have to go around the room and ask, what beverages are you guys having tonight?
Yeah, we got to see those drinks.
Oh, I have to go get one.
Rob, do you have a drink with you?
No, just some water. We just got back from a walk, so.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
Gotta
That's
hydrate. Well, so did Sam, and she's got what?
gin and tonic water.
It's like a mini mule.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
Ginger beer.
I'll drop you out, Steffers, while you.
Fresca? That's good. I actually like Fresca.
Right?
I'm sad how I
Fresh-
came upon my
fresh-
Fresca.
Say what, Lewis?
I'm sad how I came about my Fresca. Started drinking Fresca after watching The Boys on Amazon. That is
You
a
never-
disturbing freaking had
Had you not had it before?
I hadn't had it in years and years and years. And I was like, they like Fresca, maybe I should try.
I made a joke that like I knew I was getting old the first time I had a Fresca, and I was like, this is really refreshing. I really appreciate this drink.
Hey, Kev's got something.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Mike's.
You got
Yeah,
a
that
Mike's.
stuff's yummy.
The black cherry variety.
Mm-hmm.
The drink of choice of 18-year-olds and above.
Mike's is good.
But don't let anyone
There
hear
she is.
that.
18-year-olds and above. I was
What'd you
drinking
get?
Zima when I was 18.
Uh-huh.
Zima.
When I was 18, but that's okay. That's okay.
So, what
I
did you
was
get, Steffers? I didn't see
mixing
you.
vodka and blue
Um,
Mountain Dews at 18.
Oh, gross.
Bud Light
Whatever
lemonade.
this
Bud Light
yeah,
lemonade.
whatever this gross thing is, whatever. It's fine. Just drink.
Oh my gosh, we got an ad going
This
on.
is the kitchen where the new boyfriend will
Skip the ad. We just want the Nomad Lounge music.
Yeah,
Wow.
You can't hear anybody?
I'm hard of hearing.
Is that
Yeah.
is that something that Jackson drinks?
No, Jackson got the Blue Moon Light, the summery one, but I don't like beer. So I was like, oh, I'll get this. It says lemonade.
And yet you
Don't
still
do
drink it.
I bought it.
So it still tastes like beer.
It just doesn't taste like lemonade. It tastes like nothing.
Okay, so then
Yeah,
you should
that's what-
just switch to Mike's then, because it just tastes like lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't like beer.
It's fine.
I like beer.
Sam's a beer snob.
Mm-hmm.
She only drinks the fancy stuff.
It's how it is, though.
This is pretty good though. Like I like dark, thick beers, and this is certainly one of those. It's actually from Sarasota, Florida. It's J Dub's Brewing Company. It's a milk chocolate porter. I don't know if you can see, but the can is cow print, and it's good. You wouldn't want to have like a bunch of these because I'm sure it's 800 calories in a glass.
What was that called? I'm just gonna write it down.
I'd rather just have I'd
J-Dubs.
rather just pop a regular chalky milk.
I know. This is adult chalky milk basically. It's J Dub's Brewing Company milk chocolate porter is what it is.
Oh, I like Angry Orchard cider. I do that. That's what I do.
Angry
Do the
Orchard's
cider stuff.
Yeah. With Fireball.
Okay, now why do you have to make it
There
extra?
we go.
Well, see, when you do that, it's called something else.
Angry Balls.
It's called Angry Balls, yeah.
Hmm.
And when Sam drinks too many Angry Balls, she licks people's faces. So we have to be careful with Angry Balls.
It's awesome. I have some harsh criticism about the food.
What is it?
I don't like it. Aw,
Why don't you like the food?
it tastes
Is it
Weird.
salad?
No, it's some of these home chef meals that we make come with like lettuce wraps basically. It's just heads of lettuce. You peel these off, and they don't. It's the flimsiest lettuce. I don't even know what kind it is.
it's really bad lettuce.
But this is it was like a ground turkey Asian wrap
Ooh.
kind of thing, and I actually thought it was really good.
When I came home, I smelled the air and I was like, did they give me Vietnamese food? And then I went to the kitchen and it was not Vietnamese. So I set myself up for disappointment.
Poor McKenna.
I know.
Yeah.
You just had
So-
burgers from every plate.
Oh. Every plate. Do you use every plate for just lunches, or you do dinners and lunches, or how do you do it?
We do 5 meals a week for the 2 of us. So it depends on what the recipe is. If it's like a pasta dish, we typically save those for dinner. But usually I try to do them for lunch for work because I can just kind of coast and stand at my computer, but also cook at the same time. Makes
Yeah.
it easier
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
DoorDash. DoorDash really puts a hole in your pocket.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is, right? What is the deal, man? They charge you like 5 times as much as the food is to start with, plus then you got to pay for delivery.
And then they think that you're saving money with the Dash
And it
Pass.
doesn't.
which
And then you have to tip.
are. See, and then the tip, it just adds up. It's just too much. So they
Actually
just get
quit-
rid of it, and then
The
you want
tip-
Chipotle.
Ugh. I don't mind tipping. I like tipping for good service, but
Mm-hmm.
I joined Walmart Plus and you get free delivery, but then you got to tip the guy. And I got to pay $15 on a $100 thing.
Uh-huh.
I can drive there myself.
Wait, so
$50.
do you use the same, like if you did grocery delivery like you're talking about, are you supposed to use the same like methodology for tipping? You do like a percentage of your total purchase, or you just do? Is
I
it
think so. Tip.
Instacart does not like a flat rate, but I think it's like 15% that they tack on to the total, which is fine because the drivers, they don't get anything more or less than the delivery fee.
Yeah, I was just wondering what like the protocol on that was. Like what
I think it's 15.
15 on a 15%.
It doesn't bother me on a normal delivery, but Walmart Plus, I expect it to be. I'm paying $100. It's coming to my house. I'm not having to give more money every 10 minutes.
I mean, Instacart, you pay $100 a year, which is free delivery, and then you have to tack on
But
all
then
the
you tip.
stuff. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. We've been pretty happy, I think, overall with the Home Chef, the meal kit delivery service that we're using right now. It's at least simple enough that someone like me who's terrible in the kitchen, I have zero skill, and I can manage to make these meals. However, right now we're making 6 dinners at once. It's a lot of ingredients to work with, and typically what I have to do is if it says it's going to take 45 minutes, I can easily double that and say, okay, this will probably take me an hour and a half to get ready. So I have to start cooking very early. But yeah, it's been all right. Hey, we got another drop in. Adding him in right now.
Whoa.
Hey.
The one and only Skipper Bob.
Did
Woo!
you
Conga
your
Loosh!
office?
How y'all doing?
Looks a little
Congaloosh.
different.
Looks like
Yeah,
your
Had to rearrange a few
service
things.
is set back up again.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Obviously, I have the light on the port side of the office and not the straight
Not
on.
starboard. Oh.
Not starboard. That's no wait.
I don't know directions either way, so you
That's-
could tell me 5 different
Yeah.
things and I wouldn't know.
How's everyone doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
I just noticed, Kevin, are you doing this on your phone?
I mean,
Me?
I think he is.
Yeah, are you watching? Are you streaming
Oh, no.
this on your phone?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, is that hard?
'Tis what she asked.
I've done it on the phone. You can do it in Safari. Safari will do this. And it
Yeah.
does-
you're an Android user.
Yeah, we don't all have Apple products.
I'm just saying, you can do it.
I
on
know.
No.
I'm an Android over here.
Yeah.
I'm an Android over here. Bob, you've done some rearranging since you got your electricity back and all that, right?
Yeah, I was kind of forced to because 2 of my outlets literally burned out, so they had to move the outlets around, which forced me to rearrange a few things, which I was wanting to do for a while because I wanted to get the tiki shelf in full view of the backwards back there.
It looks good.
I need to adjust some more. Not done yet. Getting there.
I actually did some rearranging of this room over the weekend, and I had a terrible disaster.
Did the
I
ugly
don't know.
shelf fall over?
The ugly shelf didn't fall over, but if you remember what I had is like the crown of the ugly shelf. It was my Main Street train station and the train. And
Yeah.
I actually really was trying to be ginger with moving it and taking it off the shelf. And I am a klutz. And so I threw it directly on the floor and smashed the whole thing. And then I was like, well, at least the train is still intact. I picked it up and threw it on the floor. I'm not kidding. Back to back, I smashed the set completely.
Were you raging? Were you
I don't know
angry
what
at
to
somebody?
I'm usually angry at McKenna,
What am
but
I doing? I'm not doing anything.
you're
I'm not
here.
doing anything. I'm right here.
Lego
Right
crashes
here.
are the worst.
I know. I was so sad. So I do have the instructions. It's just going to be a long rebuild. It took us, I mean, because we all were pitching in on the train station when we built it. It took about a week, didn't it?
No.
Yeah, it did. Because like you would sit down and work on it for like a half hour.
No. I can
Take me
finish
a week.
that Lego set in no time.
Okay,
I thought
this
we
isn't
did.
about your ego. This is reality. Anyway,
I can build that Lego set in 1 hour.
I can.
that was a big set.
What is this? Name that tune? I can build that in
I think I can do that in 35 minutes.
So before we went live, we were talking a little bit with Kev. Is that cool? And you all stay for a second?
It hurts so
I feel your
bad.
pain.
Your nose looks pretty burnt.
That's not even the part that hurts. It's literally everything.
All of it.
And then behind your knees, sunblock behind.
Oh
you.
yeah, no. I've had some terrible, like I
Yeah.
think I've said it on the podcast. I've said it many times before. I'm straight up vampire. Like I'm almost transparent at this point. So I can't go in the sun without putting like it.
Do you sparkle like Edward?
No, I'm a real vampire. I burst into flame, not a fake vampire. So yeah, I lather on all the sunscreen, and I wear nowadays I wear like a long sleeve swim shirt and a hat when I go to the beach because I want to look real sexy. And but seriously, like I have to do that because I've had some serious burn problems. Like I've done the whole back of the knee where I can't even
Well,
bend
I'm
my
usually
knees.
not burnt, but when you're inside for a year and a half and you haven't seen the sun, evidently my skin said no.
That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Lewis, are you like me? You got to lather on the sunscreen.
I don't burn that much.
Really?
Well,
You look as white as me.
I was gonna say I don't believe you.
I also have not been out in the sun for a year.
Well,
certainly since February. I haven't been outside the house. I haven't been to the
Guys,
gym. I haven't done any
Wide brim
walking.
hats.
Yeah.
Got
Been-
it. That'll
I
save you.
had my universal hat, but it
Or captain's
doesn't. It
Or the
it
captain's
didn't
hat.
cover what it needed to. I was going for tan and tasty, and now I'm
burnt and crusty.
yeah. So
Burnt and bitter. Burnt and
Pretty
bitter
much.
and Bud Light lemonade.
did you already finish that? Because I'm still
Be their
sipping your
slogan.
Skipper Bob.
Oh my gosh, I got a story about Skipper Bob. So we had
That
a
never
nice
starts off good.
we had a nice meal over at the local German restaurant over the weekend, and Skipper Bob started with a half liter. Sam and I both got a liter, and we're like, toasting, saying, "All right, like cheers, we're all here, have happy times." Bob takes his first drink of his half liter. That was the last drink of his half liter. It was gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Very impressive.
Fast.
Yeah. I felt like I got served.
It's not a race.
Are you sure? Is it just because you win?
Only in here.
Hmm.
I didn't realize how many you actually had that night, Bob.
I think he only had a few. It was fine.
5?
Nah.
5 half liters.
Yeah.
Oof.
So
That's not a lot.
no, Justin drank that much too.
No, I didn't.
I'm just kidding.
You're trying to make me feel better.
I
McKenna, I love the red hair, by the way. Love
It's
it.
pink.
Yeah, it's
Is it
showing
pink?
up kind
Okay.
of red, but it is pink. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the red back when I was losing my mind, and it's still, it's kind of pink at this point, but God, I need a haircut. I haven't had one in a year.
Yeah.
That's like drinking a whole 2 liter plus of
I think
liquid.
my stomach ache just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna go. He's just gonna. All right. I don't.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god. This is dangerous. It's
I didn't know we were rushing tonight.
Oh, don't worry,
It's
I
like
got
I'm
plenty.
18 again and in college.
Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah.
I didn't even do that when I was in college.
Number 3.
Slow and steady wins the race, Bob. Slow. Okay.
Oh gosh. The other day, whenever I was hanging
Listen to
out
that
with
pour.
Stephanie,
Mhm.
yesterday, we were eating at the German deli.
Yeah.
That's part of the German restaurant because I didn't get to go to dinner with everybody
You
because
weren't
I have to
invited.
have a job and do stuff. But I had a whole bottle of Fanta,
Uh-huh.
like a whole glass bottle of Fanta, and we were about to leave. So I just stood up and I started chugging it. And this lady standing next to us gave me the weirdest look because I just did it because, oh well. Oh well. Get it done with, get it over with so I can toss it.
You know what happens when you chug Fanta?
Crazy look.
It comes out of your nose.
Burpees.
Oh my god.
When I chug anything.
It's from the sodies.
Mhm.
I don't.
So he's
Kevin,
the burpee.
don't continue this joke. No.
Especially when you chug them.
Can't have burpees without sodies.
I didn't have burpees.
I'm glad Kevin appreciates my humor. Somebody needs to around here.
Oh my god. I'm glad.
few more of these, and I will.
I'm like, I ask him all the time, I'm like, come work out with me. And he's like, no, sodies. I don't have any
I
sodies.
say
First of all,
that too.
I don't even drink soda, by the way.
No, he doesn't. But I do ask you to come work out. You're like, I can't do it.
It looks hard.
And it's
What she
hard.
does
It
looks
looks
so hard. I'm gonna do that.
I tried doing it for a little while. It's not fun. It's not easy. I don't like it.
But it's worth it in the end.
Is it? Thank you. Is it? You have to continue it.
I get my steps
Yes.
in the parks.
It's more than just steps.
I walked 2 laps at Islands of Adventure while I was waiting on my Velocicoaster reservation. Speaking of that, Rob, you got to ride it today.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing was something else.
I thought
It
you
is,
passed
isn't it?
out because you were like, let me find a table, and then you were gone for a very long time.
Well, we were going to get something to eat when we got done. That's why I was like, just give me a second. I got to find a table. And as soon as I did, but yeah,
You didn't say get a table.
like we were saying earlier, we don't want to give away too much about the queue, but it's pretty cool. The ride, that launch, the second launch, dude, that thing is,
It's awesome.
that is, yeah.
I've heard that's the fastest launch in all of Orlando.
Well, the second launch takes you to 70. I don't think, because like Rock and Roller Coaster, it's 55 or something?
I mean,
I
racetrack,
think it's 60.
push track
Is it
takes
60?
you to 88. Or
No, it doesn't. You don't go back to the future on test track.
It.
No, it only goes up to like 60.
65.
64.9.
Yeah, that.
But some of the elements are just,
Test track. My brain.
the overbanks.
It's good.
Yeah, it was definitely a wow.
Yeah.
I could completely appreciate when I was listening to you this morning. I could completely appreciate just the stunned, not lost for words.
So
Actually,
did it happen for you that when your train came back into the station to unload, everybody was like just cheering and
Yes.
like that's every train.
It's over. Oh God.
No, it wasn't even that. It's just like because everybody is kind of blown away coming off of this thing. I have consistently seen people saying when they come off of it, the hype is real. This is the best ride in Florida. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I could have written that.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, I couldn't get on it.
I will say this. People were talking about how Universal nailed this whole reservation system. No, they didn't. And I'm going to make some enemies right now about this because I don't care what people think. If I pay for a Premier Pass, I should have gotten an email, and I didn't. And people
I
are
didn't either.
Well, they make it fair, and they send it out
Lots of
randomly.
people didn't get emails, Justin.
It doesn't matter. That means they
Calm down.
botched it. And the fact that you had to fill out a form and manually type in your pass number, and you could only make one reservation and then you had to do it again. Give me a break. That is bull crap. And they said they were very outspoken of, you have to have a reservation, you have to have an ID, you have to have a barcode for every person. Guess what? That wasn't even true because there were people that were showing up to check in and they were like, hey, I got the reservation, but my wife didn't. Is that okay? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. What?
It really depends on the team member because I've had times I've gone up to the pass holder lounge, and there have been times where they let my family go in with me, and there are times where they're like, nope, they need to wait outside. There's no one in here, and it's raining out. Can we just go in?
Yeah,
so it really depends.
But I saw, because I hung out in that area for a while, and I came more than once, and I would say most consistently the team members that were checking the QR codes were being very loosey-goosey about oh, you only have one for your party of 4. It's fine. If I had known that.
If I would have known that, I would have drugged Tracy on there kicking and screaming.
It's what I say about most things at theme parks. You just try. You see people screaming and yelling at cast members. They're doing that because it works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not because they're
Yeah.
mean necessarily, but they probably read on some blog. If you just yell these words at a cast member, it'll work.
Well, and people weren't even mad. They were just going up and saying, "Hey, I wasn't able to get this reservation." Blah blah. And the cast member was like, or team member, it was like, "Yeah, sure, that's fine." Like it just seemed like it was totally fine. A question from a Facebook user, I don't know who said it, but they said, "Did the roller coaster bang you around at all?" It's not rough. It's a smooth coaster.
Yeah, it's
It's
smooth
new.
as butter. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
one
give
of
it a
these-
year or so.
Yeah, a year you'll get
As long as
whiplash.
it doesn't get to Rip Ride Rocket standards, I'll be okay.
Rip Ride Rocket bangs
Really
you
changed that
around?
much?
I don't think it
Have you
does.
been on it recently?
Yeah, 3 times recently. It doesn't.
Oy.
I feel like it's pretty smooth.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe they've given it some TLC because we've been skipping it because it's so.
Really? Do you
Some
feel like
oil.
that?
Mm-mm. I don't
Zephyrs,
mind
you're wrong.
roller coasters.
Kev, when's the last time you went to Universal?
Never.
Have you never been?
I'm just guessing.
He may not know this question was directed at him. I think he's on a delay too.
He must be.
Let's just all look at Kev.
See, mobile, StreamYard, mobile.
There he is.
Oh.
Funny.
Yes, that's the proper response.
He was telling us before because he was in the little. he was-
All I was focusing on is how angry Justin was about the cute thing, and I'm like, he's an angry drunk, like quoting
I'm
Alfred.
not even drunk.
He's an angry drunk.
I get fired up about Universal. I can go on. I am not an angry drunk.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
He dumped tea on me the other night.
Anyway, I didn't dump tea on Sam.
No, it did. You did. It was on the pants.
It was on the pants.
On my pants.
It was, you know how when you get handed a fast food drink and the lid is not on very tight, you really shouldn't hold it from the top. And I was transferring it to the cup holder. It just so happens she was yelling at me at the time. I squeezed the cup too hard and I spilled tea on her. It was an accident. It was
You
an
spilled
accident.
the tea on her.
It always is when I do that.
What
It was an accident.
You know, whenever you get upset and you get a little too rough with stuff, that's what happened. He accidentally got too rough with the tea and dumped it on me.
Anyway, I keep trying to bring Kevin into the conversation and something just rails us.
Okay.
So, Kevin, have you, when's the last time you went to Universal? I was trying to get to.
Back when Harry Potter World first opened.
Okay.
What was that? Long time ago.
2009.
Yeah.
You need to come back.
Says the person who won't
See,
ride
the thing is,
ET.
I'm not a roller coaster person.
Me neither.
I'm a I'll go on teacups and have the time of my life. But once things go upside down or too fast, then it's no.
It's over.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can't do a teacup. I can't spin in circles, and I cannot go fast.
No, I can spin. I just can't go upside down. I can't do a big drop unless it's Splash Mountain.
I can't do any of it. It's rough.
But
Yeah.
you're gonna do Velocicoaster.
I will Once. try it. You gotta do it one time. I
Okay,
did
so don't be
Hulk
a Jen.
once, and I don't want to do it again.
Well, Jen has a legitimate reason. Her vertigo. If she's having vertigo issues, that could put her down for the day. So, but you don't.
I might have vertigo.
No, you don't. You have no reason not to do it, and you would love it. I know you would.
It's
If you want to
definitely
fake it,
worth-
right after you get off the coaster, just lay on the ground like this for about 30 minutes, and
I might
everybody
need
will
to.
believe you after that.
I
Yeah.
might need to after that. But
Steffers, you were saying that you saw people rode 2 or 3 times. How are people doing that?
team members were able to do it because they had their slot and then it was empty, so they got to go on. However, I saw some media people. I won't point them out.
Yeah, I know
and they
media.
rode at
Media.
least 2 to 3 times this morning.
Oh, one of the touring plans
And
guys.
yesterday.
One of the touring plans guys tweeted, or no, unofficial guides. It was an unofficial guides person tweeted that they rode it 12 times today.
Oh yeah, there was a guy on some Universal group I'm in on Facebook that said he rode it 12 times just a couple days ago. And I'm like, okay, number one, you're crazy. Number two, you're crazy. And then somebody commented, oh, yeah, the 4 times was the most I could do. And I'm like, how are you guys
Yeah,
riding
how are
it
you? I
again?
don't understand the way that they route it. You would have to cross a barrier to get back into the queue. Like, I don't know. That's really weird.
And why would you announce that? If you're a media person, why would you announce that you broke the rules? Because that's gonna make all the readers mad. Because it's like, how do you get to do that and I don't?
That's the
There's a
point.
chance
Media
that the
thing.
media people got a second or third reservation, but the way that the reservations were going, like even Rob was waitlisted, so I don't know how that happens. And I know that there's a media preview this week, but it's Justin. That's Justin for sure.
That's not me.
13. That's
Oh, somebody over there.
It sounds like Christmas.
It's a cuckoo.
Christmas.
I'm not sure. I know team members, you can just say, hey, can I ride again? And I know that they have their own insider thing. But when
So
you get the pass holders,
my only complaint about the whole thing, because once I like checked in, I got in, everything was smooth. Like, I don't know, Rob, what your experience was, but like once I got through the checkpoint, the wait was maybe 15, 20 minutes. It was pretty quick. The locker situation went really quickly. But once we got up to the ride, there was no one behind me at the time because people had stopped. There's like a little pre-show that happens right before you go into the load area, and people had stopped to watch that. So I was like by myself, and I said to the team member, can I wait for the front seat? I'd love to sit in the front. She was like, oh, actually it's closed. And she goes, in fact, the ride is supposed to be closed right now. So we're just trying to get people through. It was 8:25. The park didn't close till 9.
And you had a picture of people riding in the front that you showed us.
Yeah. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but that was a little frustrating. If you just don't want to put me up there, that's fine. Don't tell me the ride is closed.
Don't give me a
or whatever.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the check-in process went really fast. Surprisingly, there was not a whole lot of people there today. It didn't seem like not checking in. I had 11 to 11:30, and at 10:35 they were making an announcement. If you have an 11 o'clock reservation, you can come on in.
Oh, nice.
Let's start now. And I went up and checked in, and there was 3 or 4 people ahead of me, and there was one lady behind me, and I could have stood there and watched the pre-show, took all the photos or videos that I wanted, but I walked right on in and got right on. When I walked into the load station, they were getting ready to send a train out, and I got right on the next one. My
That's
wait
awesome.
time was
Almost
what
nothing.
row did you
yeah.
sit
There was.
in? Did
What
you
was
sit in the
that?
back? What row?
I was in row 4.
Oh, that's not bad.
I was 9.
Seems
Yeah.
like the safe.
Now for the front row, they had a line of people standing along the wall that
Oh,
had asked.
really?
Yeah, when you were going on about that, I said I got to bring this up as much as it's gonna chafe me.
Okay, well, we might be going back to the park that shall not be named. Because come on, what was
Yeah,
up
there
with
was-
that?
I gotta write it.
There was probably 6 people
I'm
waiting.
just saying I'll disrespect it because they disrespected me.
Oh, okay. I thought you said we weren't going.
Mutual
Yeah.
disrespect. I'll go there and I'll frown at people, but I'll go and ride stuff.
Is tomorrow the last day for pass holder previews? I try not
Wednesday.
to.
Yeah.
What's today? Today's Monday. Sorry, I don't know what today is.
Ooh.
And Bob, you've got a reservation for
Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear your review on it.
That's if I get on.
Anything fun.
I think you will. So I'm hearing that.
So I have a
Bob,
history of not being able to get on to a lot of Universal rides.
the way that these restraints work, you do pull it down over your head, but it is wide. You pull
Yeah,
it
I've
down
seen-
over your head, and then it's
I have seen the
it's a
test
lap
vehicles.
bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an over your head lap situation.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not shoulders.
Oh,
It's
I
just
feel
a
lot
just a
safer
lap,
then.
just a lap bar. Bob, I tried the test seat before I went up, and it actually had green, and I was able to push down a little bit more on it. So
Now, have you had problems at other attractions as well?
at Universal, yeah, but that's mainly because it's over
Shoulder
the chest
Yeah.
and the shoulder. Yeah.
We're gonna need chest and waist measurements for this
Okay, everybody, share the chase chest and waist.
Have another drink.
I got one.
Just
I'm
kidding.
I'm fine.
Oh man, I'm sad. Maybe I'll ride it in June when I go. Maybe there'll be a soft opening. There's no way they're gonna leave the ride not working for a
Surely
month.
not. What are they doing between now and June 10th?
No, there'll be soft openings without a doubt.
You know, crying. I don't know.
Hi, Journey with Gingers. That's a funny name.
Kevin, do you know them?
He's not a real ginger.
What?
He's a fake. You're a fake ginger.
My hair is not red.
It looks. It kind of does it not look a little bit?
No. So it was mauve.
Oh.
Then it washed out, so now it's like just coppery orangey.
Okay.
That's ginger.
It is.
I mean, Bob's kind of ginger too. No, not kind of. Bob's ginger too.
Look at him.
Yeah, you are. Come on, NXT.
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I was a year ago.
You are right now.
No ginger
Wait,
hate.
think
We
yes?
love ginger.
Yeah,
It's the lighting. It's definitely brown.
Captain Gingerbeard.
No. So, Stefford, you got a trip. You got a trip coming up. I know you've only got like 2.5 days down here, but you're packing like 9 or 10 outfits.
No. I'm packing 3 outfits.
A suitcase full of ears.
I have
Per day, right?
ears, but Angie told me I need to ixnay some of them. So I said, okay, so I got to go upstairs and take some out.
Is Angie the friend that you're coming to travel with?
No, I'm actually, my friend that I'm meeting, she's picking me up from the airport. She's a friend from college. So she already lives down there. She lives in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
So she's just coming to scoop me up so we can go to Disney.
So, and then I was trying to figure out who's got the next trip on the books. So, Lewis, when is your next tentative trip? You don't have anything right now?
End of September. End of August.
End of August. Kevin, did you reschedule your March trip you had to cancel, or what are you doing?
So if I do, would be in October or something, because living in New England, it's like hard to decide when you can actually leave because it snows. Like it can snow in October where I live. It has. So I'm maybe, but I haven't decided yet.
Okay. If you come down for October, you're going to have to do the Halloween Horror Nights with us because we're planning a group Halloween Horror Nights.
Which day?
I think we decided the 18th.
The 18th.
Oh, that's September though.
Because of Jocelyn's thing, that's why I was going to go in October.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Meet up.
You're right.
I mean, you guys can go twice.
We could go twice, but
No. No. I'll go.
12
I'll go
houses,
with you.
I'm just saying.
No.
And Val just said she would go if you will go.
I will go for sure.
we're going.
Yeah, we're going.
Confirmed.
But
Yeah.
whoever goes with us cannot be mad at me for swinging my arms around and hitting them.
So let's say it now. September 18th is the day that we're doing the Monorail Fam Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay.
September 18th. It's a Saturday.
But we could do a second one in October.
In October, sure, we could go back.
No, you can. Go
I've
for
always
it.
wanted to go. And I'm not going by myself because it sounds really weird to go by yourself.
I've never done the
No.
Halloween thing, even as like a kid and stuff.
The first
but-
time.
What do you mean by the Halloween thing? What do you mean?
McKenna's going to be hyper
The Halloween at
offended.
Disney.
Oh, okay. Not like you didn't celebrate Halloween though.
I'm a lightweight. This is only my second one.
But you celebrated Halloween.
I think that's what McKenna
What?
was worried about.
You celebrate Halloween.
No, I celebrate. Yes, I celebrate Halloween. Yes, I live about an hour and a half away from Boston. I love Salem.
I'm gonna
Mass.
live in-
Burn the Witch.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, she doesn't remember. We went up that way when she was younger, but we stayed in Waltham and did some traveling around the area. So.
I don't know who the Facebook user is that just said, when we're looking at the StreamYard comments, we don't see your name, but it says, it sounds terrifying. Give me not so
Lexi.
scared. Oh, it's Lexi. Lexi, It's gonna be a big group of us. You can stand in the middle of us. McKenna will lead the way.
No.
I'll take point.
We'll
My friend
protect
who's
you.
like 6'2", and he's like a big guy. He couldn't see. He wears glasses, could not see in any of the houses, and we put him in the front, and all you can see is him jumping back every 2 seconds. It's the funniest thing. You'll enjoy it. It's fine. If anything, you just point and laugh at people.
It's hard to do that when you're punching people. That's what Sam does the whole time.
You'll be fine, Sam. It's fine.
I can't remember.
Get her some handcuffs.
So are you guys talking about like we're not doing the Mickey's Not So Scary? We're doing
No.
else?
It's
We're talking
universal.
Halloween horror nights. Yeah,
Yeah.
Universal. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the other end of this.
We're
guy.
going to see Beetlejuice.
Oh, then
That's
I'm gonna
what we're
scream like a little girl.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's all right.
You're one of those people that
That's no
jumps at
worries.
the other side of the fence that
I'll
that
just
are
drink some
covered,
contraband so I feel better.
and you pee yourself just a little.
To be honest, they'll probably still have the plexiglass for this year
Yeah.
as well.
They probably will.
Yeah.
Did they do that in the houses last year?
Yeah,
I wondered about that.
Is it less scary that way?
it is because you know it's coming. You see a wall of plexiglass, like, oh, there's something. But at that point, you were just so happy
the
to be in the
monsters are
house,
6 feet
you didn't
away.
care.
That's the world.
No one can jump at you.
I don't want them in my face. I want her to be 6 feet away, so she's not punching me in the
All I can
face.
see is Sam getting
Um,
scared and punching the plexiglass. Just right.
So I tell people, seriously, there are 2 types of people in the world. There are the people who fight when they're scared and run away.
There's
3.
fight or flight.
Fight or flight. 3.
Who's the third?
Me, and it's freeze. And I freeze when I'm in dangerous situations.
Oh, okay.
So
We lost Kev.
I can't help it. As soon as something scary happens, I'm throwing fists.
That's
Dropping.
fine. It'll be
Dropping.
fine. It's always the houses in terms of enjoying
Who's
themes.
that?
The houses are always great
Great.
themes. 9 times out of 10.
We're playing. Oh, he's gone again. I don't know what's happening with Kevin.
His arm got tired and he had to put the phone down.
No, I think it'll be a good time. I think it'll be a good way to do it because when we went before, it was for McKenna's
Birthday.
18th
It was
birthday.
on my birthday.
It was what she
Great
wished
time.
for. It scared
Great
the absolute crap out of
I
her.
got through one house.
What year was
in-
that?
It was 2
What was
years
What
ago.
was the house? What was the
Oh,
house you
the-
wanted?
We started with the classic Monsters
I wanted
house.
to go into the Rob
That
Zombie
was
house.
such a
That
great
was the
house.
biggest thing. And we didn't do it because I got too scared.
But Garrett and I did Ghostbusters. That was fun.
Ghostbusters, the classic monsters. Wow, that year was really good.
It was,
Yes.
but we only managed 2 houses because everybody was like in
We did
shell
all
shock
of
mode.
them in one night. Just saying.
We ended up we rode Men in Black. That was fun.
I won.
That's Jackson's favorite ride.
Yeah, I got the highest score.
He's
Men in
trying
Black's
to
good.
max out.
Men in Black's good. All right. I think we should call this one a night. This was more of a tale. What were you gonna say, Lewis? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, do we think there'll be a Mickey's Not So Scary this year? Have we heard anything on that?
Oh,
Oh,
I hope so.
I think that if they don't do the full
Getting kinda
blown one,
late.
they at least have to do like a modified. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
like
it's
a
more
limited
of their
sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If things are letting up, they have no choice at this point. They gotta make their money back somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a bad move for them last year when Universal said, "All right, we're going to do Halloween Horror Nights in a limited capacity, but it's going to be like all day long, so people can like go make sure they do the houses."
Yeah.
And they did nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tough. But Disney, their whole thing is like handing out candy and all the free treats and all that. You can't really do that in the midst of a pandemic.
No,
Free
no,
bags of
that's
gloves.
understandable.
Maybe it'll be little hand sanitizers.
Or that.
Ooh,
Here you go, Jimmy.
germs.
Why do I have that next to my desk? I don't know.
Infection.
I do really want cotton candy corn.
The candy corn cotton candy.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god,
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff is so yummy.
that is amazing.
Garrett and I could not stop eating it. It was so good.
You all can have that. That's not good for me.
Although I'm looking forward to the Hades nachos.
Yeah.
Those are good, yeah.
Yeah,
When- I
Enjoyed
want
those.
Zerg noodles back so bad every single day.
Zerg noodles, but that was only at a villain party, right?
I don't care. Is that
Yeah.
I don't care though.
It's cold,
really
spicy
just-
noodles.
I love cold spicy noodles.
They need to bring back the parties. Even if they can't do the not so scary, they need to bring back the parties where you get
Yeah.
extra time and they at
Yeah.
least just make it a little spooky. That'd be fine with me.
I will say this right now: if they brought the parties back, cut the party capacity in half, I would be willing to pay double for that ticket because I would love to be able to go to the park and actually have low capacity because they started overselling those parties, in my opinion.
That sounds
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, they totally did.
Yeah, it does sound expensive, but that's the thing. You're trading that money for like having nobody in the parks. I would do it.
And freezer noodles. Free
Yeah, we were
Freeze.
spoiled by the early extra magic hour days, and back when you used to pay $15-20 for it,
Yeah.
and it was just the
Right.
park was empty, and they were just like, you just keep riding, just keep riding. We don't want to
Can't
get
even
off.
park for that price.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the villains party. What I started to say last year, we didn't go nowhere last year, 2 years ago, and I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the one in June, and the crowd capacity was pretty low. So we were hoping that was going to be a trend, but it wasn't.
Yeah. I have to
So sorry,
say. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Bruce.
No, go ahead.
No, I was switching subjects, so please go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm sorry, I didn't mean to extend the show by asking questions.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. This is all free form. We're just hanging out. I just didn't want to keep us forever. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say. So, do you guys know why we have these hats?
Do we want to know? That's the
There's something to do with the boathouse, right?
Something to do with the boathouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're going to the boathouse on Sunday for Mother's Day brunch.
Free mimosas.
Yeah.
That's
Can I
right.
have a
Mimosas.
special hat? Sure.
Especially
You're
wear
gonna
the
say
hat.
you booked a Disney Wishes cruise.
Oh,
that would be awesome.
I would be fine with
Those
that.
are not open for booking yet, but I would love to do that. Yeah, we're gonna go. So if you wear a captain's hat, or you can wear like a boathouse shirt, and they'll give you a free mimosa.
The hats.
But I was gonna buy a pack that had 2 captain's hats and then 2 like sailor hats, and I was gonna make the kids wear the sailor hats.
McKenna's not amused.
Yeah, she is not amused.
I'm a captain.
I knew she would fight for the captain's hat.
You would end up in a sailor's hat.
It's a dueling piano lunch, is what it is, and brunch. Yeah. So I guess you can sing along. They're probably going to play some Disney tunes we can sing along with. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. And we do have Hollywood Studios this Saturday, so we're going to be in the park. Hopefully, going to see Steffers there.
I'm
As
getting
she
my
comes,
COVID shot.
Steffers is
I'm
gonna-
not gonna be there.
Steffers is going to be flying through Hollywood Studios for like 3 hours.
I know, right? I can't wait to hear the story.
4 or 5. 4 or 5.
We'll see.
It's 4 or 5.
Steffers,
Huh?
you have to wait for me to get my COVID shot and come back.
Well, I'll just be there before 6.
I will.
Oh, that's fine.
My shot is at 1.
I don't know.
We'll be there at 2. We have to wait till 2 o'clock. We have
Okay.
sci-fi at 2. We'll be fine.
Oh yeah, just can you add people to that reservation? I'm just kidding.
Technically, I have 3.
Oh good. I'll just let Garrett sit outside.
Yeah.
Well, no, then can't you just add it? Can't you, if you have it for 3 people, is it not like Oga's where you can bring in an extra person? That's something that's.
If it's like Universal, you can bring as many as you want.
Well,
If you guys
Yeah.
eat at sci-fi, I'm going to be very cross.
Very cross with us.
Very cross with you.
I'm just kidding. They're gonna eat their. I am trying to find something. I was gonna see if I could get Ogus for me and Garrett while you're gone.
I'm trying to get Oga's.
Yeah, good luck.
Apparently, Frank and Landon got it.
I
Whatever.
know. Yeah, but don't let them make you feel too bad about that because they left me off. So,
Ha! Ouch.
right.
Hey, don't give up hope, Steffers, because all year long I've been trying to get a reservation for the lightsaber, and I got one for next week.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Anybody?
Join
Saturday
me
around
in
4
our
o'clock?
quest.
Just if you see it, just book it and let me know. Thanks.
Book it. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. This was fun.
Yeah.
I envision this to be similar in the future. It'll just maybe be a little more like on time, and we'll try to, I don't know, 30 minutes. Who knows? But it is going to be more. This is more a casual thing. This is just a hangout, and I just figured why not invite everybody along? And if you guys wanted to talk any Disney stuff, we can do that, or we can just have a couple drinks and hang out. So
Love it. I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
Yep,
Kevin-
this was a good
Kevin-
time.
I give Kevin credit for urging us to do this today.
Yeah.
Good job,
thanks.
Kevin. 10 out of
I
10.
kept watching to see if you
Mama
were
had a
doing
bad day at
anything.
work, so Mama needed
Yeah.
to drink.
I'm crediting Steffers for poking us in the Discord
Oh,
to come on.
yeah. I'm not
Because I was
afraid to
laying in the
tag
bed
everyone.
watching TV, and
Get on
this
it.
is better than TV.
Well, for those of you who didn't join in live on the stream tonight, you can do that next time. We're going to put that link. This is what I'm going to do. I will start actually scheduling the event ahead of time. I'll put the StreamYard link in the invite in the Facebook group. And if you want to come join us, you can be like this awesome crowd of people we have right here. Just show up with your smiling face and a drink if you want to, and we'll do it
Or
all
three.
again. Or 3. We'll do it all again next week. But until then, bye-bye, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye.
See you later, Captain.